What's up guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Forza Horizon 4 Steam Edition. So today we are picking up and we are heading right now to the marathon race event, which is the street scene big race. We are in a 2012 Nissan GTR Black Edition that I've actually upgraded myself, so if it's horrible, that's on me. I didn't download a tune for this one. I wanted to, be able to throw the wide body on it and stuff. And we're going to take it to the street scene, do the last street race, or the big street race. It's not the last street race. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Here we go. So I don't know how this is going to do. I've only driven it for a second from the festival. But it is all-wheel drive, which is just something natural for the GTR. So we might have an advantage over some of the cars, especially on the snow. But yeah, like I said, I did customize it myself. I went for I did tune it, or put the upgrades on it myself. So I just wanted to be able to throw the wide body on it. And so did that. Went for the very traditional Stormtrooper build of just white and black. So we've got black rims. Hey, whoa, buddy. Okay, I wasn't paying attention there. So we're gonna rewind that. Rewind it a little bit more. All right. Yeah, got black rims. The entire body of the car is white. I have a carbon fiber wing. Well, it's a carbon fiber wrap. It's not really carbon fiber wing. Forgot there's traffic here. I have the carbon fiber wrap on the mirrors as well. I'm not paying that much attention. I need to pay a little bit more. What is that? Car. It's cool, whatever it is. Other than trying to run me off the road. I guess it was just trying to avoid the traffic, but. So yeah, I mean, this is the first car that like I said, I've actually tuned myself, or upgraded myself. And so I didn't spend any time actually on the actual tuning of it. I just threw the upgrades on, and we're at the top of S1 class, sitting at 900 PI. I didn't necessarily have to do that. To me, I just like the even number, because the game's going to put you against cars of whatever your PI is of your current car. So I could have left it stock and it still would have been competitive with whatever I was racing. So, but yeah, so this is the street race, or the street scene big event. So a long race for that. We've definitely been grinding out some of the videos. We've gotten through almost all the disciplines main races so far. I think when we get done with this one, I'm going to pick up on drag racing and do a few drag races in this episode. So that'll be fun. I think I'm going to pull out the Nissan, or not the Nissan, the Mustang Shelby GT500. Just to, it's a drag race. Use a muscle car. Most of them will probably end up being all-wheel drive anyway, just because that's what's OP in the game, is especially for drag racing. Man, whatever that car is, it's keeping up. But yeah, so we're gonna do that after this race. I should pay a little more attention so I don't drive off the road. This is definitely a long race. We're 3 minutes in and just barely over a third of the way done. I have messed around with some mic settings, so the mic might sound a little different. I haven't really, played with it enough to compare prior. To me, it sounded better. But this is really going to be the first genuine test of it. Some other changes I did. Graphic wise, I did limit my frame rate to 60 frames a minute, or frames a second. That is because when I had it unlocked, it was actually utilizing all of my graphics card VRAM, and so that's what I'm also using to encode my videos as I record them through OBS. So it was giving me really bad recording quality. So we adjusted that, and as of right now, everything was smooth in my test prior to this video, so I'm hoping it stays that way. But let me know down below if you see any stutters or anything. I've been debating on doing a giveaway for Forza Horizon 4 for Steam. Just because the channel's definitely benefited from Horizon 4 content since it came out on Steam, and I definitely want to give back to the people that have supported the channel. But let me know down below if you think I should do the giveaway. I don't know the best way to do it, as far as I don't know if it would be best just to leave your Steam name down in the comments, because I know people can have the same Steam names, I'm pretty sure. So when it comes down to it, I think you have to be a friend on Steam to be able to receive the game, because it would just be as a gift. So but I don't know the best way to do that. I looked up a little bit, but not 100% sure if I'm going to do that yet or not. It may be, you know, once we surpass a certain like subscriber count or like count on certain video or something, I may make like a dedicated video for that, just to, you know, explain kind of the rules and stuff. But let me know down below if you have any suggestions on how I should go about doing the giveaway for Steam. It would only be for the Steam edition, it wouldn't be for Xbox. I would definitely want it to be, you know, based on subscribed or being subscribed to the channel, and then, you know, just commenting on a video, like a specific video that we would put forward in the future. But again, I don't know how to do it and make sure that I'm giving it to the correct person as far as the Steam account goes. So, but we're pulling up on 85% of the race done at this point. It's a little bit longer of a race in the snow, it feels like. Another thing, I did start a Forza Horizon 4 club. I will show it to you after we get out of the race, just so it doesn't interrupt anything here. But you can find it by going to either clubs inside the game, and again, I'll show you after this race. Or you can find it, if you're on Xbox, you can find it on the clubs section of the dashboard. If you're on the computer, if you go to the Xbox companion app, you can join it from there as well. And we're pulling up to the finish line, so I'll show you that in a second. But that was just a big circle around the map, huh? Well, not around the entirety of the map, but through the map is what I should say. So first place.
Yes! Okay, breathe, Jay, just breathe.
Got JL excited.
Yeah, no, that was, that was alright, I guess.
Cool deal. So that was the long street race event. Got 59,000 credits for it. Almost 15,000 rep or influence. We got a wheel spin coming here. You'll notice in the top right of the screen that I have 13 million and almost a half dollars or credits now. So I completed the Forzathon playlist, whatever you want to call it, the weekly playlist, and unlocked the Racer Tachyon. And it was selling for like 10 million or something, so I sold it. I probably wasn't going to use it in any videos, so I literally just, you know, sold it on the auction house, put it up for the maximum buyout. I think it was like right around 10, 11 million.
Hey, Brandon.
And it sold instantly.
See, to tell
Let's
you
see
that
what
last
Kira
night's
has.
marathon
Kiera
was one
has
of
to
your
say.
most incredible
Kira?
drives yet.
Kira.
I'd have to know about it, which I don't. So I won't.
Street racing has always been kind of off the charts. Or off the records when it comes to the Horizon Festival. So that's what she's talking about there. But yeah, if you want to join the club, just from your pause menu, you can go over to the clubs section tab. If you were in, or if you're not in a club, it would say, I mean, you could search clubs here, and it'll bring up the Xbox Companion app, which it's not showing right now. So that's what it would look like. And then here you could just search, I named it Bomb Gaming Forza Group. And that should pull it up right here. So it's the BGFG. I mean, the game's been out for, what, 3 years now, so there aren't a lot of names that I could have gone with. Not a lot of clan tags, so we're just working with what we have. Yeah, if you want to join that, it's open. Currently, I'm the only one on there, but it's definitely a good way to, connect with the community and, make some friends. So definitely, if you're playing Forza, you might as well be in a group. It does put the drivatars for other club members in your races, so it won't just be random drivatars. It'll actually be people from the club. So that's pretty neat. So let's go ahead. We're gonna jump to the festival. And then we're gonna do some drag races. Here we go. We're in a stock GT 500 at the festival drag race. We've only done one other drag race on the channel, so we're not very high in the ranking. But as you do progress through the rank on the drag racing discipline, you unlock longer drag strips and also different terrain is what I would call it. There's one on the beach, there's one on the ice lake, and then there's one down the highway. There's one also at the abandoned airport. So they get longer as you go along. So let's see what we got here, see if we ranked up. If we didn't, I'm just gonna grind out. So we did rank up. I don't know if we're gonna unlock more or not, or another strip.
The rules behind the Horizon drag strip are simple. If you don't make the grade each round, you'll be eliminated. On that note, you're through to round 2.
So we just unlocked the drag strip at the airport. So that's what we're doing now. We're still in the GT 500. This one's gonna be a little bit longer. So hopefully we have the top end speed to stay out in front. Pretty boring races, they're just literally a straight line, but I mean, if you were doing this online against other players is where, the competitiveness comes in. It's where, manual transmission and the manual with clutch transmission, can benefit players compared to, me just holding down the trigger from the launch, so. All right, let's see. I'm gonna grind out a few more of these. Ooh, I just need to grind out one more, and then we'll rank up. But I'm gonna grind out whatever it takes to unlock the next drag strip, and I'll be right back. So we just unlocked the next drag race, which is going to be on the beach. But let me just give anybody who doesn't know a thing about cars just a little tip. I just fast traveled here. I was trying to fast travel to the drag race, which on the mini-map is over that way a little bit, but it always places you on the nearest road. So this being an off-road road, it counts. So it literally dropped me here. Having your car this much into the sand is not good. Just a little tip. So wouldn't be ideal in any situation. But we're gonna go over there and do the sand drag race. I may switch the car up. Be a little more of an off-road vehicle. I may try this first. It's probably not gonna be too terrible because it's a pretty compacted base. So So now we're doing the Bamberg Beach drag strip. I think I'm just gonna bust through all of the drag racing in this episode. I think you unlock all of the races after level 5 or 6, and we're currently 3, so we'll definitely not have any issues getting them done quickly, but I think it'll just be easier just to go ahead and get them all through, and then we're basically done with all of the big disciplines, and we can focus more on like side stories and businesses that we haven't done yet. So in first place there, we barely won there, so not a very good car for the sand. So we're gonna swap cars for the next race, and I'll probably go ahead and do the next race on camera too, just because oh, maybe not. We may be able to get off the sand now. Let's see. So we're level 4. Let's see if that unlocks a new race.
Right, you're pretty well respected on the drag strip,
There we
but
go.
how about
So
we
this
take
is
this further?
a
All
long
we have to
one.
do is finish this. The ultimate drag strip. An idea from me and my crew with consultation from our own Jay Shah. Win here, and you'll be a Horizon legend, underground and over.
The Juggernaut. So I picked the Viper ACR. I know it's probably not, I mean, it's definitely not considered a drag racer. This is definitely a track car, but we hadn't had a chance to use it yet in a video for any races, so thought might as well. All right, let's go. So we should have, oh my goodness gracious. All right, we should have a good high end, or top end. So I'm not too worried about them getting in front of us now. This is definitely a long enough race that, oh my goodness, maybe. I don't know, I'm not gaining at all, it seems. There we go. So again, it's a long enough race. It's pretty straight. It just stays on the interstate. There's a little bit of a turn, so right here, I should probably take first, because I'm assuming that all of the AI are gonna brake. And you really don't need to take that corner, or you can take that corner pretty much straight on, or flat out, for the most part, in most cars, so the AI always brake there for some reason, so here we go. Easy win. So we could have used something a little higher end. It was definitely maxing out there. So 1 minute and 4. Might switch cars if we didn't rank up there and try it again, see if we can get a little faster. I know for sure that we can get faster, so we did rank up. I may try that one again just to do it again, but we definitely unlocked the ice race.
You're through to the next round of the drag strip. Fair warning, the engines are getting steadily bigger. Nothing you can't handle, right?
So we'll do that one in a second. I am going to swap cars and do this one over again. And alright, so I have switched cars. We are now in the Koenigsegg Disco. I've also changed the season. Just did a blueprint event. We're now in the summer season, so definitely should be a lot faster. Let's go ahead and start the race. We are also racing a lot faster vehicles, but they shouldn't be an issue here. We got a pretty quick Jesco. There we go. Oh my goodness, that thing is taking off. So are we though. Oh my gosh. I can't imagine driving this fast in real life. Let's go inside and see what it is. Oh, I forgot that the Jesco has the cool gauge cluster that's like tied to the steering wheel. Alright, so didn't need the lift there. Full throttle all the way through. The Jesco is such a cool car. And there we go. Let's see what our time was on that. 44 seconds. We cut 20 seconds off. Not a surprise. Knew we could do it. Very good. Alright. We ranked up again in drag racing. I think at this point we just get chat emotes or whatever you want to call them. Quick chats and clothing. And I think you get a car. I think you get the Dodge Demon at level 10 or 8. So we may get that before the end of it. But let's go ahead and jump over to the ice drag race. Alright, here we go. The Ice Flats drag strip. So I pulled out a Porsche Rally Raid 959. It's got the fun studded tires on it, so let's go ahead and jump on into it. Here we go. So this will be our last single player drag race. I may grind out the other ones just to get the demon. Oh my goodness gracious, they're fast. Alright, so the RS200s are fast. We're gonna come in 4th or 3rd, 4th. Alright, let's try that one again actually. So it's not gonna be our last race. Got big yikes. They were quick. So let's switch cars and see what happens now. So I was told if you can't beat them, join them. So now we are in an RS 2000 or 200, and I don't think it's going to be much of an issue at this point. Just going to look back the entire time as we continue to gap. It's crazy what a well-tuned car can do for you. Not just a good car, but if you find a good tune. So I downloaded that tune, and it's just crazy the difference that those can make. All right, cool deal. So there we go. We've done all of the drag racing at this point. The next video, we'll jump into either one of the stories and or one of the businesses that we haven't done yet. So I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure you leave a like down below. Leave me a comment. Again, if you have any kind of suggestion how I should do a giveaway if we end up doing that, let me know down below. But yeah, have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you in the next video.